We're gonna watch the highlights, kind of pick it apart. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of watch it, talk about it as the highlights go through, and then also watch the highlights go through it. Just talk about the game as we go, and also after the highlights, just kind of yap a little bit about stuff we didn't get to talk about during the highlights. You know, just give my overall opinion. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. We just yapping. Yeah. So week 15, Packers versus Seahawks. Let's talk about it, man. For me, it was muted. But yeah, so Packers coming out first quarter. We got Josh Jacobs. Bro, Josh Jacobs been going crazy though. Let's not act like he's not been going crazy. Wait, is the video too low or is it just me? I'm not gonna lie, our formula for this second half of the season or maybe even into the playoffs is gonna be literally shoving our football down Josh Jacobs' throat. Like just give him the rock, bro. Like what? Look what happens. Like why are you not gonna feed the beast, bro? It just doesn't make any sense to not do anything else. Hey, by the way, the Seahawks uniforms, fire. I know people don't fuck with this lime green shit, but, you know, as a green connoisseur, a lover of green, as you can see with this colors I'm wearing and shit, and, like, just shit I got in my background, you know, W uniforms. And also the Packers uniforms are clean, too, for being all white. They wore these against the Texans, I think, in, like, week 8 or 7. I forgot when it was. The audio's good? All right, good. I feel like it could be a little louder. I don't know why it sounds so quiet. DeKalen. Yeah, it is kind of low. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's so low, though. I can higher it real quick, but give me a second. Oh, fuck. We'll put it at 60. There you go. I don't know if that's even going to make a difference, but hey, shout out Adrian Cooper, bro. Came out on the stat sheet. First game in a month, I think. He had been out for a month. He is a difference maker for our defense. That dude actually makes plays on defense. You know, Quay Walker got hurt in this game, which sucks, but that just means Adrian could come out and play more snaps, bro. Get the rookies more experience. And you know what? That might benefit us in the playoffs. Because if Quay comes back, and then we also have Cooper playing at a high, like, you know, above average level. That's like, dude, look at Jacobs, bro. This is the type of shit he was doing in the first quarter. Not gonna lie, he kind of slowed down the rest of the game after the first quarter, but like, you gotta set the tone early, boys. You come into Seattle. You know it's hard to win in Seattle. It's hard to play in Seattle. They got a loud ass stadium. The 12th man, you know, the 12th man's literally the crowd. That's a hard-ass nickname for a fan base, by the way. If y'all don't know, the 12th man, like, that's a dot. Oh, this is the Dobbs touchdown? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Dobbs. That's a dart. And also for Dobbs to carry 3 defenders on his back and also get in the end zone. Look at this shit. I usually skip these little extra replays, but let's just, like, we didn't really look at the highlights, so, like, boom. It's a good pass from J Love, and then Dobbs just kind of takes 2 guys on his back for a piggyback ride and says, get in the end zone with me. Look at him. That's why you don't skip leg day, guys. Coming from a guy that sometimes will not do legs, don't skip leg day. Probably the most important body parts to be working out, if I'm being honest. JSN, bro. Hey, JSN, he's been going crazy in fantasy, I'm not going to lie. DK had a stinker game for fantasy owners, didn't he? I think DK had like a good 5 points in fantasy. So to all you people that lost in fantasy because of DK Metcalf, I'm sorry. That's tough. Gino going to JSN. JSN's the new #1 here, guys. I'm not going to lie. In Seattle? Oh, shit. Seattle's new #1 is currently JSN. And it's not even close. It's not even that DK's not getting targets. Oh, and there he goes. Hey, Gary's been heating up, too, for Packers fans. Us Packer fans, y'all notice it? If y'all notice that, Gary going crazy. Gary's been heating up a little bit. And that's good for us. Seahawks come out after going down 14-0 to make it a 14-3, down 11 deficit, you know. But the Packers come out and just keep doing what they're doing, you know. Mid sack, by the way, or like mid hit, gets a pass off to Tucker Kraft. Kraft's been doing his thing. I'm not gonna lie. He makes plays when he's needed, and he also blocks really good. He's a good blocking tight end as well. This catch was crazy, bro. Look at Watson with the toe drag, the toe tap swag. Not toe drag, but toe tap swag. He didn't technically drag him, but he did tap him in there. And we're bringing back the money celebration. I don't even know what this is for, but hey, if we're going to make plays like that, I'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, you know, I didn't even see this play on third down. That's crazy. Dobbs was open. I don't know if Love threw this wrong or if Dobbs wasn't ready for it, but he could have had a hat trick day today. Oh my God, Dobbs. I didn't even know he was that open on that third down. That's crazy. They did miss one on that one. They done missed one on that one. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. It's okay though. We actually have a kicker now, so you know we actually make kicks, which is cool. I'm glad I can watch a Packers game and not be like, holy shit, our kicker might butcher this and not make it. Or even worse, just straight up not think we're going to make it at a certain range. Like there was a point earlier this season and last season, like halfway through the last season, where I was like, there's times where I didn't even think our kicker was going to make kicks. And that's bad. But now we up. Hey, we up right now, though. It's a different story now. Hey, Gino started heating up a little bit, and then, you know, as we get into the game, we'll see what happens. But Gino was trying, man. Gino was trying to make shit happen with that terrible offensive line they have. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yes, Valentine. Out of all the people to get picks, when you see Valentine getting a pick, that's how you know you're down bad, bro. Like, no offense to Valentine, he's been a solid, you know, he's been alright, you know. But like, for him to get a pick, his first pick of the season, like, Seahawks were down bad at this current moment. The floodgates were definitely opening at this point in the game. I feel bad for Gino though, because the only reason he's throwing that to give a shot is because of the fact that his line is so bad, and they didn't get in the red zone that often, so you know it makes sense. I can see why Gino tried to just give a shot to his receiver there. Probably not the best shot, but I mean, better than nothing. Oh my God, free play! He's going to Kraft, and Kraft catches it. Oh my God, he's a dog. He's a dog. Kraft mac and cheese, baby. Okay, Dobbs. Little spinneroonie. I feel like Dobbs be getting touchdowns, but like he never gets like catches throughout the game. Like he'll always show up in the stat sheet for the tugs. Like he'll always get like he has like multiple 2-touchdown games this season, but he's never getting like actual yardage. He just catches he's a touchdown magnet. He just catches touchdowns only. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining. He's not complaining, but like still, it's like I know he wants like a 100-yard game or something, you know, like a efficient like 10-catch 100-yard game or something. I don't think anybody on the Packers has had that type of game though, if I'm being honest. Maybe Jaden Reed, week 1 against the Eagles, but other than that, I don't think anybody's had like a 10+ catch game where they have like 100+ yards. Okay, Gino going down the middle, wide open. Bro, Lockett actually making plays is crazy. 2024. Not saying Lockett's bad, but, you know, he ain't what he used to be. Oh, this is when Gino got hurt. Oh, yeah, so they didn't even show the play. But Gino did get hurt at this point in the game, halfway through the third quarter. His ankle, his like knee or ankles got like rolled up on or like tackled weird, and like he just could not walk on it. So they had to put in oh, what's this dude's name? They'll probably say it right now, but they put the backup in, and it got ugly real fast. Oh, Sam Howell. Wait, Sam Howell? Is that I think that's who they said it was. But yeah, the backup in Seattle is not really ideal, you know. And this is just feeding Gino's like rep though, like his aura, you know, because like a lot of Seahawks fans really shit on him for being quote unquote bad, but like that's a PI, baby. But if you really think about it, Gino's doing the best he can with what he has in terms of the offensive line. Like that, yes, the receiving core is really talented, and it probably makes him look a little better than he probably is. But the fact that he's able to survive and do the shit he does with his legs, and like keep the plays alive with his legs, because of how bad the offensive line is, like you gotta give Gino his props, bro. Like he's doing what he can. So for Seattle fans to be like, nah, he's ass anyway, like get him out of there. Some people were happy he got hurt. which is crazy. Also, Watson got decked right here. Here comes the boom. Put him in the highlight reels. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. McManus, look at that. Reliable kicker. I know it's a gimme field goal, but like, hey, sometimes even I was not sure about those before because of how bad our special teams was. Sam Howell coming out of the pocket, rolling right. And he just gets sacked. Or a negative rush. I don't know what they would call that as. Point is, defense was actually humming, bro. I know we were playing a backup for a quarter and a half there at the end, but like, hey, for the first 3.5 quarters when Gino was in, our defense held him in check. I didn't okay, so I didn't actually see what happened with Josh Jacobs here. I know he fumbled the ball, but I didn't watch this play. Okay, so he just like lost complete balance there he was just trying to get extra yards and he lost the ball. It is what it is. Luckily, we were up a good amount of points, but if it was a close game, that would have been terrible. It's like a shoulda, woulda, coulda situation, like hindsight's 20/20. But luckily, that ended up not becoming a thing to like haunt us at the end. I think they do score off this turnover, but it doesn't really matter. We're about to find out. Sam Howell, down the middle, in rhythm. JSN, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's been playing a little better than DK. Not saying DK is not as good as that he's not better. Like DK is still the guy, but I don't know what it is with DK. Maybe he just needs a new team. I feel like he doesn't like being in Seattle. And then Charbonnet just randomly wants to, turn into beast mode. So, that's cool. Kenneth Walker, no problem for the fucking Seahawks when it comes to their running backs. The coach why does the coach look like shocked that their team scored? He's like, whoa, we actually got in the end zone? All right, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, up 10 points. Right here, I'm not gonna lie, at this point in the game, my booty hole's clenched. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were about to do some crazy shit, some voodoo magic on us and like get back in this game. And I was scared. Pass to Wicks. Man, I love Dontavion. I feel like we should get him the ball more, but there's too many weapons on this offense and too many mouths to feed in terms of like who should get the ball, when, and where. Jaden Reed sweep. I love that we do this now. Matt LaFleur just has to integrate one of these. Jaden Reed needs to get a reverse sweep at least once every quarter. You know what I'm saying? Especially after like a Jacobs like spam, like you spam Jacobs for like 4 or 5 yard runs in a row, and then you do a sweep like that. Because then one of these days you can fake the sweep, and Jaden Reed's gonna make them all go one way, and then Jacobs is gonna get a free lane, bro. I promise you. I play enough. Hey, I play Madden. I swear I know what I'm talking about. That was also a good play from Reed right there, getting that sweep layout for the first down. All right, Love. Empty. He's going deep. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, no, he fell. It wasn't even a PI. He just straight up fell. And then they go for it on 4th and 2. This is a bad play. And I come here every time we go for it on 4th down, and I tell you all this shit, but I hate when we when we do RPOs or runs out of the shotgun like that, or it's just like the running back on the side, on the hip of the quarterback to start this run. Like, if you're going to run on the 4th down and short, or even 3rd down, bro, like, please put Josh in the fucking, like, behind you. Put in the I formation. None of this bullshit fucking zone runs, dude. I know that's our game. I know it's like what we do. But for these situations, I feel like you just got to man up and be like, our man against your man, just straight down the middle, bro. Like, just run it straight down. Because these plays, I swear to God, every time we watch the highlights, they do this on a 3rd or 4th and short, and they never get it. It's the same running play. Or on 2-point conversions. It doesn't matter. They never convert these with these types of runs. It goes nowhere every time. And I feel so bad for Josh Jacobs because they're basically making him have to make 10 people miss right at the start of this. They're already behind the line of scrimmage. Like, where is he supposed to go? I hate that. I hate those play calls, dude. And then he gets crushed. Like, it's bad, bro. All right. Sam Howell picked off. Luckily, we get the pick right after, but, like, it could have, yeah. This is basically the like, ceiling, nail in the coffin, like, GG Seattle. Shout out Cooper. He had himself a game. I think he had 2 sacks and a pick. if not a sack and a pick. But either way, my boy was balling. First game back in over a month, I think they said on the broadcast when I was watching it. 3rd and 5. J Love going deep down the middle. Romeo Dubes. And at first I didn't think that was a catch, but it was a touchdown. I thought he didn't catch that, but he indeed did catch that shit. And that was a nice catch and throw from both Jordan and fucking Dobbs. Look at this shit. On Witherspoon too. Good ass corner. Sheesh. Elbow goes down. Hey, and he's rocking that safety helmet, bro. You're getting cooked by a dude wearing the safety helmet? Yeah. That's fire. Shout out Romeo Dobbs. He comes back first game from a concussion. And he immediately has impact, bro. He's like, whether you want to admit it or not, he is one of our impact players, and we need him on this fucking team. Pretty sure the rest of the game is just like low lights for the Seahawks. Yeah, another sack here. Boom. Who got that sack? Okay, Brent Cox Jr. All right, nice. All right, J Love going deep to Watson. Oh, he dropped it. I didn't even know he dropped that. Why are we playing him like that? He's going to get hurt, dude. We don't want to get him hurt. Well, that's GG's, right? Pretty sure that's just GG's. Yeah. 30-13, boys. And that's how the cookie crumbles for the Seahawks. And, you know, I feel bad for the Seahawks because, you know, their starting quarterback gets hurt. Never liked that shit. Kermit uniform. Hey, man. Those are fire-ass uniforms. The Seahawks, they got the lime greens. The lime greens on? Shit. Those are fire. But, yeah, so I feel bad for the Seahawks because of the fact that, like, they're literally going to have no start. I don't know if Geno's going to play, and if he does, he's going to be hobbled, right? So, like, I don't know. Whoever the NFC West race is going to come down to like the last week of the season because I think the Rams play the Seahawks, which is probably going to be the winner wins the division, the losers out of the playoffs because of the fact that the other wildcard NFC teams are so fucking high in record. They're not going to make it even if they lose that game. You know what I mean? It's like you got to win for the division win to get the home playoff game or you're just screwed. Like you're not making nothing. You're out. So that's going to be interesting. The Cardinals could still have hope in making somewhat of a push for that division too, but I think it's a Seahawks-Rams race right now. But if Geno is out and doesn't play and misses time, then maybe it's Cardinals-Rams race, or maybe the Rams are the only ones in this race and it's just gonna be the Rams. I don't know. But if Geno's hurt like indefinitely, then yeah, it's probably just Rams. Rams are gonna get it. Packers are probably most likely gonna match up against the Rams in the playoffs again, like later. We already played them, I think, in LA this season earlier. Yeah, we did. So we get a rematch basically. Not gonna lie, start playing a game, little bro. I am. I'm doing my weekly. You know, I'm doing a weekly schizo rant here, bro. Just give me a sec. Your team sucks. Season's over. Nah, we're 10-4, bro. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this score right here. 10-4, baby. Don't get us and don't match up with us in the playoffs now. No one wants to see us. Detroit, shit. I know they beat us twice, but hey, don't catch us a third time. It'll be different. Third time's a charm. Mickey Mouse win? Nah. I mean, technically yes, because their quarterback got hurt in like the mid-third quarter, but they were already getting their asses whipped. So like realistically, starting quarterback or not, I don't think the Seahawks were gonna win that game. But, you know, you're not wrong. Technically, you could define that as a Mickey Mouse win. But yeah, most likely Packers are going to get matched up against whoever wins the NFC West. And I'm thinking it's going to be the Rams. I'm going to put my money on the Rams. I'm sorry Cardinals fans. I'm sorry Seahawks fans, but I think the Rams are going to win that division. So when playoffs come around, wild card weekend, I think we're going to be playing at LA. Shit, I might just have to go to that game. I'm not going to lie. If I could somehow get in that game in LA, I will be there. I don't care if I'm sitting at the top of the rafters. I gotta go. I gotta go somehow, some way. And then my team's gonna lose the one game I go to. And you know it's gonna be a fucking movie. But hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, so I mean, can't say much else. Jordan Love played a clean game. 20 of 27. 2 2 touchdowns. For real. Josh Jacobs is our anchor, and our engine, bro. I think the formula for this team to win, as much as I love the way they played last season and how much of a rhythm they were in terms of like everything runs through Love, and if Love plays like fucking insane, we're unstoppable. I'd much rather play it through Jacobs. Like you got to start off with Jacobs, let him get hot, start off fast, run the ball early, and then you wear teams down, and then you let Jordan Love go crazy. Like the second half, you let Jordan Love do his thing. Or you could flip it. Let Jacobs end the game running, pounding the ball, pause, and then you just you gotta use Jacobs though. Like he is a bell cow. Use him while he still has those fresh legs, and while he's still young. Cause I think the main thing I hated about having Aaron Jones was we didn't use him as much as we probably should have. But he was also injury prone, so even if we did use him, he probably would have got hurt. But with Josh Jacobs, it's different. This dude's like Superman apparently. I'm not, knock on wood, I'm not trying to jinx him and make him get hurt, but he's a bell cow, bro. So why not use that to your advantage and just spam run him? So yeah. Defense played good. They're starting to get better. They're heating up. We're gonna get healthier. Fucking Jair's coming back next week, I think. If not, by the end of the season, he should be back for playoffs. So that's going to be a big boost in our secondary. Quay Walker, I don't know the update on that, but hopefully he comes back and he's not like a season-ending injury or anything. Adrian Cooper's back, and he immediately made impact. First game back in a month, and he's fucking balling. 2 sacks and a fucking pick. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the arrows are all pointing up for the Packers. Next week we got New Orleans on Monday night. That's a Mickey Mouse win. If I really had, that's also a trap game, low-key, because I don't know. I said this about the Jaguars, we almost lost to the Jaguars. So hopefully we just take care of business next Monday night in New Orleans. It's at New Orleans. So, or is it at New Orleans? I think it might be a home game. But point is, it's New Orleans. They're ass. They're not that good. They're starting Spencer Rattler. So if we lose that game, then I'm gonna be concerned. But I'm hoping we're gonna take care of business and win, hopefully convincingly, not a close game at all. And then from there, we got Minnesota to end the season, I believe. If not, I think there's still one more game after that, but I'm not too sure. Let's just check the schedule now. Yeah, okay. So we play the Saints at home Monday night, and then we're at Minnesota, and then we end the season against the Bears in Week 18 at home. It's not bad. 2 of the last 3 games are at home, but the Vikings game is the real one. So that's like the only real good game left in our schedule. The Bears could be good potentially, because the Bears, they play us good sometimes. But that's pretty much it. 30-13, Packers win. We should win next week. Should, keyword should. We'll be back after Monday night's game, and we'll come back and do the same thing.